Guy. Hello?
Kendra G, what up, baby?
What up? I think I've seen your name on
I was on
something.
here. Yeah, I was on here once. Maybe was it 2 years ago?
Oh, okay. Do you have an update?
Not on that. My boy Mike Rich told me to come back on. So Sergeant Mike,
Okay. But you were on my show 2 years ago?
I think it was about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Did you meet anybody?
Not really. I mean, I got a lot of DMs. Nothing significant. No.
All right, let's start from the top. Your name is Mike, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Where you calling
Yep.
me from, Mike?
Chicago, but I'm from Philly,
You're from Philly, Chicago.
Philadelphia.
I got
I'm
my
not gonna
window open.
twerk like the other Mike earlier from Philly.
So Mike, Chicago. How old are you?
38.
38. You look good for 38. I would have thought younger. 38.
Thank
What you
you.
do for a living?
Finance project manager.
Finance. You have any children?
I do. I was married for 10 years. Four, two boys, two girls.
You got 4 kids. How old are your children?
12, 11, 8, and almost 4.
Okay. When did you get divorced?
2018.
And your
So,
child are all your kids by your ex-wife?
oldest 3 and then youngest ex-fiance. So I jumped into
Okay.
a rebound relationship right after the divorce.
Okay.
Hmm.
So the oldest 3 are by your ex-wife, and then your 4-year-old is by the woman you got with once you now was you with her while you was married?
No, no,
Okay.
no.
After you got married. And
Yeah,
that didn't
yeah.
work out?
No, we co-parent well, but I wasn't ready for no relationship right after a divorce. It was just one of them knee-jerk things that I learned from.
All right. Do you want more kids?
No, that's the deal breaker. Can we say that loud enough? No, no more chillings.
So
I
that
don't
means
mind if a
you
woman has kids, but I don't
I was
want any
gonna
more.
say, so perfect for you would be a woman with kids.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, why you say it like that? You don't want any kids, so
Well, no, I mean, it could be a woman who doesn't have kids who's not interested in having kids, right? So, I mean, what other scenario? That could work.
let me ask you this. Is that your ideal scenario? A woman who doesn't have kids that doesn't want kids?
No, my ideal scenario, Kendra, is a woman who has kids and or was married before, because there's certain nuances that they understand, right? So I don't have to tell you I'm putting my kids to sleep. I'm not going to be texting you for the next 20, 30 minutes. Just certain things that you get. So that's the ideal situation. But I'm open.
What I like about that though is that's you. It's
That's
like,
me.
I mean, like your request is a woman, your mirror, which I can respect because a
Yep.
lot of times I get people who don't want themselves, but
Yeah.
you want a woman who was once married, so an ex-wife with children.
Yep. Exactly.
Now,
Yep.
let me ask you this: does it matter if she was once married versus a woman with kids but never married? Is there a difference
No,
to
no,
you?
no. The married thing, that's just a plus. I prefer with kids. I think here's my theory. My theory is marriage and or parenthood. It just forces you out of some level of selfishness. It just teaches you got to be patient, right? You got to get up 3 in the morning and change the baby. Same thing with marriage. It makes you a little bit more aware of other people. It's not guaranteed. So that's kind of my lens. And those who have kids and or have been married tend to be a little bit more open, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more accommodating, understanding. So that's the theory.
Okay. Well, let's
Yeah.
keep going. Mike, what is your zodiac sign?
Virgo.
Virgo. All right. So we got Mike, Chicago, Virgo, 38, works in finance, 4 kids, was once married.
Hmm.
So 3 kids are by his ex-wife, and then 1 kid is by another woman. What kind of woman you looking for?
What kind of woman? So I wanted to be feminine. Y'all, they're a little rough out here in Chicago.
Give me an
Feminine.
example so they can know. Let's educate. So what do you consider
Okay.
rough?
Very defensive. And I say this because, I think Chicago women have PTSD from these Chicago niggas. So it's a cycle. So they come to the stage, the dating stage, very defensive, and almost like what you want type of energy. And I get it because of what they've been through. But for somebody who is looking for a partner, a wife, it can be a little off-putting sometimes.
Mm.
Um, so, I want somebody feminine. I want to be attracted to them. Um, and somebody with a partner mindset. That goes back to that parenthood thing. They just understand certain nuances. So they think we and ours versus yours and mine. That's kind of my mindset.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. So you don't want that. Anything else? Because I kind of jumped in. Any other requirements?
You gonna laugh because I think we laughed about this before. I'm an ass guy, Kendra. Don't tell nobody, but you gotta have a cupcake or something, some cake back there for me. Um, and then I'm goofy and I'm fun. I like to have fun, right? I'm not a stick in the mud. I did date this girl once, and she didn't like going out. She wasn't as social. That didn't really work. So that's kind of me. And a Christian. You don't have to be. We're not going to church every Sunday type it, but I think foundationally we got to at least have the same belief. So start life, and we can both pray to the same God type of thing. That's kind of where I'm at.
Okay, okay. Now let's
Yeah.
get to these deal breakers. So no flat asses.
No. You know who I like? I shouldn't even do that. Never mind.
Not do it. I want you to
Uh,
say it.
so I like this one. I guess she's my little crush, celebrity crush. Uh, she gonna kill me. You probably know her, Jazz Jackson,
Oh
Chicago.
yeah, she's beautiful.
She is, yeah. I met her once at an event. Um,
I don't know her. I know of her.
no other, yeah. You
Right.
know what it is? She's beautiful on the outside, but I like her mental. So I'm looking for somebody with the same mature mentals. I think she does therapy. Somebody who's been in the space where they're working on herself. Um, I just like that. That's the
Well,
piece that
have
I
you
like.
ever tried to shoot your shot and talk to her directly?
Yeah, we exchanged IGs. This was maybe a couple years ago. She was in a relationship then or something. And so that was that.
So are you shooting your shot again right now?
I mean, kinda. I'm not kind of, but don't tell nobody. But kinda,
she's a
she
top tier
cool.
woman. That's a top tier woman right there.
Mm-hmm.
So
She's
that's the
solid.
type of woman that you desire.
The mentals. I love her mentals. I don't want to. She's like in the top tier shape, right? So a lot of women. She trained a lot of women, right? So I'm not saying you got to look like her per se, but I like the way she carries herself. I like a classy woman, fun woman, and I don't know her, right? We had one little exchange, but I like the characteristics of somebody who can fit in any room, can kind of flow, go with the flow, not a stick in the mud. Yeah, that's kind of my vibe. I'm pretty chill.
Okay, okay. Now we got more of an idea. I don't know if everybody knows who she is though. So I think I'm gonna add a picture so you guys can see the woman he's speaking of. And you never know, maybe this will get back to her and we could get a response from her. Oh, you know what? Let me do this much. I'll go to her IG because the people watching right now. Do you know her
Hmm.
Instagram?
Not off jump. Something Jazz Jackson, or I don't know if it's
Jazz Jackson.
yeah.
I lived in Chicago, so I'm familiar. I don't
All right, you
know.
moved then. Right, right.
Yeah, but Jazz.
I do know J Sculpt is her company, so she probably got some.
Let's see if we can find it. Ooh, child, it's not coming. I don't know it. Let me see. Let's see. You said Jazz Jackson.
Oh,
Oh. Okay,
you
I
got it.
found it. It's simply Jazz.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me go to a good picture. I mean, she has.
She gonna
Okay,
kill me.
this is. I
She
mean,
gonna kill me.
this is gonna be the best picture. I mean, she's beautiful. So for those who don't, those are just curious of the girl he's just talking about, his crush. There she goes. That's his crush. Okay, that's his
Of all
crush.
the Kendra,
That's
all the
his
pictures
crush.
you gonna pick that.
I mean, I'm trying to look. I think that was like. I mean, wait. Okay, here's another picture. Okay, there's a good picture.
That's a
That's his
good one.
crush.
She look classy, down to earth.
Well, she
So
looks
these,
classy in the other picture too. She's a fitness person,
yeah, I mean
so
that's her job, right?
yeah. I mean, no, she looks classy in both. No, she's a top tier girl.
Yeah, yeah.
So Jazz girl, you got a crush. You live in Chicago.
She know.
Oh, she know. So what you doing here with my women? And how you want
No,
somebody from my show to reach out to you now,
no,
Mike?
no, 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 no. I'm not coming to Jazz. I'm saying that's the type of situation I would in. I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know her. We had one exchange about 2 years ago. But I
All
like
right.
the qualities of the mentals. That's the main thing. To me, a
Okay.
relationship, I mean, you obviously I gotta be attracted, but it's got to be a mental thing too. At this, I'm almost 40. I mean, so it's not just about the sex and the physical attraction. I want somebody who can really work through issues and you know what I mean, the real stuff.
I do want to say this. Her body is natural. If you actually follow her story, she transforms herself and
Yeah,
she works out. So, like again, I don't know her in real life, but I know
right.
that much. I know that her body is natural and she's a trainer. So, for all the ladies that was hating, she ain't had no surgery. Like, she
That's
worked out.
facts.
So,
Facts.
it is what it is. You could watch the journey for yourself. There are some women who do the old school way of working out and not buying bodies all the time. It does still exist. I know we are in a very normal people get surgery, and I get that, but
Right.
that's not her case. Just FYI. But back to you,
Yep.
boo. Okay. All right. So your deal breakers. Let's go there and keep it going.
Deal breakers. No kids. Don't try to
Wait a
convince
minute.
me.
You're not saying no kids because you got 4 kids, Mike.
No, no, no. I don't want to have any more kids. I'm
Okay, so
sorry.
you don't want to have any
Yeah,
more
yeah.
kids, but I'm saying, what does a woman have that would be a deal breaker for you?
Okay. You know, if I want classy, I don't want ghetto. You know, I really want grown ass woman vibes. I mean, that's really it. Physical touch, quality time is my top two love language. So if you don't like that, I'm real touchy feely. That ain't gonna work. Um, Deal breakers. And if you're not a lover of life, again, I love living, right? So I've been through some things. So now at this point in my life, I really like living. So if you're not intentionally loving life, taking risk, you know, I want to dib and dab into the entrepreneurial space. You don't have to be in that space, but at least be a supporter, right? I'm looking for a partner. I'm just looking for a partner. I don't want an Instagram chick who is the center of the universe. I've had the bad ones and they kind of like everything's about me, me, me. I'm good. I'm good on that, right? I want somebody who's down to earth, who's ready to enjoy life, build, and that's kind of it, Kendra.
Okay. Now,
Oh,
does
you
she
know
have to
what?
look? Yes.
Have some style, because I'm from Philly, and some of the Midwest. You see, I'm being PC. Some of the Midwestern
Mhm.
women, um, not as stylish for me. So I like style. I like fashion. That's the thing.
You want to talk to your woman. I want to ask you a question because I saw a couple of these comments in the comment section. I want to pick your brain on this.
Sure.
I feel like when women come on my show, we see a lot of women, well, not even women, but men will say that they want a man that's out of their league, that they're not
Mm,
on the same level. Now,
yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Keep it a buck.
Granted, you was married, so 3 kids are by your ex-wife, and then you have another child by another woman. So I don't want to say you have 2 baby mamas because one was actually a wife, but that
Hmm.
situation and 4 kids. Some
Right.
will say, and I don't know Jazz's background, but I think she has no kids. What would you say to some people in the comments are saying she's out of your league? That type of woman can be out of your league. What's your response to that?
I said, okay. I'm not fighting you. What Paul say? I'm mad at no, I don't fight that, right? I'm comfortable in who I am. I'm comfortable in my own skin. If we're just basing it upon looks, I've had a jazzes before, right?
No, you're attractive. So I would
That's what I'm
say,
saying. It's more than just looks, but I get it. And to them, I say, okay, okay, cool.
oh, that says she has a child. I didn't know that. Someone said she has
Yeah, I
a
think she
child.
got a son.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, they know. Okay. Oh, well, then that might, because I mean, she has a child, so that's different.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay, fair enough. One thing I like though, this is what I think men do. Men are like, listen, you didn't really give too much pushback. Like, okay, you're not into me. Okay, next. Right? Like, let's go with the girl who
It
is
is what
into
it
me.
is. Right,
I'm not
right.
going. And you say I'm not going to fight it. Whereas sometimes people do fight that stigma of someone being out of. I
I
think it
think
goes
that's
all the way.
insecurity.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
insecurity when you've come into the place where you're comfortable in your own skin. And I teach some of the stuff on my IG page, right? I teach about relationships and really my lens is I did a lot of work on myself after my divorce, a lot of therapy and a lot of kind of self-help stuff. So I'm very comfortable in who I am and who I'm not. And so I'm not trying to be nobody. I'm just being Mike. And if I'm out of your league, okay, cool.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a league for me.
Fair enough. All right. So we already got kind of looks because you said you want to ask. Is there anything else that's important to you in the looks atmosphere?
Oh, and the looks. Just general hygiene. Just take care of yourself, right? Overall, I don't want like, I don't want nothing ghetto. I mean, I'm gonna just say it like that. I don't want nothing ghetto. I want classy. I want fun. Um, but yeah, that's about it. That's about
Okay.
it.
Now, what about money? Does she got to make a certain amount of money?
No, that ain't really important to me.
Okay. So you'd be
Yeah,
a provider.
I would. Yeah.
You would. Okay. All right, Mike. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh shoot, the Kendra Cam. Me and my dad bod. So COVID. I got my COVID.
COVID was
But
3 years ago.
damn, you ain't supposed to say that out loud. I know. I'm in a good weight though. You know what, Kendra? I've been skinny my whole life. I've been like a, I've been a certain. They gonna eat me up, so I ain't even gonna say it. But I've been a certain weight my whole life. But now I'm starting to get my old man weight. It feels
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. So Mike, Chicago, 38. What's the age range you would date?
Ooh, age range. Let's go 30, maybe 34 to about 44. I think is good.
34 to 44. 34 to 44.
I'm
Okay.
flexible given the situation.
All right. When was your last relationship?
Hmm. I've had a couple like 3 month boys that didn't really work out. 3 month relationships, I
So
mean.
after 3 months, is that when you
That's
realize
that's it.
what happens
Real
the third
talk.
month? What's going on the third month that makes you realize this ain't gonna work?
No, I wrote this shit down. I was like, yo, I'm noticing there's a 3 month thing. And like after the third month, I think the situation reveals itself, like whether we are actually gonna be compatible or not. And this is for me. And I'm not saying it's all their fault. I'm just saying after 3 months, that's where it really hits the road, right? So I had maybe 2 3 month relationships like in the past year and a half. But my last full on relationship was probably like 2.5 years ago.
Okay. I'm curious, what was the ending of the 3 month relationships? What was revealed that you said you gotta end it?
Well, the last one, she wasn't a Christian. She had a lot of similar core values, but foundationally that was like off. So that's when I learned that okay, I need somebody at least have the same beliefs as me. And then she wasn't out. She didn't really like to go out. Well, on top of that, she kind of hated when I go out. So it wasn't that she wasn't outgoing, but she was kind of shitting on me, kind of going out and being social. So that was one that didn't work. And then the other one, she was recently divorced and she wasn't ready. She was where I was after my marriage. And so I noticed that. I'm like, okay, been here, done that. I'm good. I'm gonna give you some time. And so that was up.
Well, listen, I know everybody hates, not everybody, I shouldn't say that. I like the Steve Harvey book. And the only reason I bring it
Mm,
up is because Steve Harvey said a 90-day rule, and
it's
that's three
real.
months.
It's real.
Yeah, that's three
It is
months.
real.
Okay. So now, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws. One, I come in hot. I'm a leader. I'm an alpha dude. So if I like you, I'm coming in hot. I think they call it applying pressure. Like I apply pressure, right? So that's one. Some women don't like that. Some don't find it to be a problem. So that will be one. I'm a teacher by nature, but I got humility, so I don't always think I'm right. But naturally, I always want to teach something, and so I don't mind if my girl say, "Mike, just cool out. This ain't a lesson. You're not, we ain't in class right now." So I'm always in teaching mode. Not always, but sometimes. So that can be annoying to the wrong person if she can't check me, and I'm open to being checked, right? Um, and I think the last one is I'm working on living in the gray spaces. My mind likes to look at the world through black and white, and life ain't black and white, right? So I'm working on incorporating living in the gray. Like if it's not concrete, it's okay. It's gonna be concrete after a while. So just being more flexible. That's something I'm working on.
Being more flexible. Um,
Yeah.
I think I forgot this question. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
Um, Probably about a month ago.
Oh, is that woman an option for long term?
No,
Why not?
different values. It was more like a dating thing that kind of just spun into that, but it didn't last.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mike, does the woman have to be in Chicago?
No,
No.
no, no. Mm-mm.
Did you give me your, oh, you did. 34 to 44 is your dating range. All right. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Lucky to be with me. I think I'm a good partner. I'm fun. Uh, I really I want to just do life with somebody, right? So I'm all about my person. I'm a great teammate. I'm a great male cheerleader. Pause. I think it's fun. I'm goofy, nasty, fun, travel. I mean, I think all the good stuff.
He thinks all the good stuff. All right. Let's do it. Mike, Chicago, 38, Virgo, finance, 4 children. His biggest deal breaker is he does not want any more kids. So,
No, 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 no. Don't convince me. Don't try to convince me. It happens all the time. Because I look young and then 20 something be like, oh, can I just get one? I'm like, no, you can't. Oh, you know what? And no pic if you got pictures with the duck lips and they're doing this, I'm good. I mean, it's
wait,
just,
wait, wait. The audio, excuse me, the Wi-Fi went out. What's the example of the picture you don't like?
they be doing this with the duck lips. Yeah, I need you to be graduated from that pic. I mean, it's cute, but I'm joking, a little joking. I'm not hating, but
It says Mike speaks. What is that? What do you speak with? What do you do?
so I speak on relationships. I speak on really helping individuals position themselves for healthy relationships. Really working on themselves. Really working on understanding who they are and what they want out of relationships. You can't always guarantee you'll find your partner. I say relationships is like finding a needle in a haystack. So you got to go through a lot of hay sometimes to find your needle. And that's just what it is. But at least you'll know when you found them who you are, what you bring to the table, type of thing.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do it, Mike. How could the woman reach out to you that is interested?
Mike speaks. Mike underscore speaks too. You hit me on IG, shoot me a DM, and I'll check it and get back.
Well, check it and get back. What do you say to people, but you're single when you speak on relationships?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think I learned through my divorce. I learned a lot, right? And then learning to put in the work. You got to put in the work. You got to understand who you are. A lot of people don't know who they are, and they're looking for other people to make them happy, and that doesn't make any sense to me, right? So understand what makes you happy, and I think that's a start for me.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Mike.
Yeah,
Well, you keep me posted how it goes, and I'm gonna see if
I
Jazz
will.
is down for you too.
I appreciate you, Kendra.
All right, bye, boo.
All right, baby.